In this class, we will discuss about question number 1, exercise 6.2, lines and angles. So, what is the question? Observe, in figure, AB is parallel of CD. This is the AB line and this one is parallel of this one. And CD is parallel of EF and this line is parallel of this one. So what is the given in the question? First we should write given things. So what will be its solution? We are having some given things. First one is what? AB is parallel of CD. What is the meaning of this one? This line is parallel of this one and CD is parallel of EF. This line CD is parallel of EF. CD is parallel of EF. So what we can say, if two lines are parallel and third one is parallel of any one of these two one, then we can say automatically all three lines will be what? In parallel. So AB is parallel of this one and this one is parallel of this one. So what we can say, this AB line, this AB, this will be parallel of this one. AB is parallel of CD and CD is parallel of EF. So we can say AB line will be parallel of EF. AB line will be parallel of EF. This thing we are having in the question. Another thing, we are having one ratio y is to z. Y is to z equal to 3 is to 7. What is the meaning of this one? Y is to z. This is the y angle and this is the z angle. Two lines are parallel. We are having this angle and this angle. Its ratio we are having. This is the ratio 3 is to 7. This is the ratio, not an exact value of angle. This is not a 3. 3 is this one y and 7 is this one. We are having ratio, so we want what? Exact value of angle. So we should consider, we should assume angle of y and angle of z. So we are assuming let y equal to 3k and z equal to what? 7k. We assumed these things. Why? Because this is only ratio. Ratio is the simplest form. It is not exact value of this angle and this angle. So we are assuming y is a 3k and z is a 7k. K is a constant. We will find after solving. Observe. Now what we want? These are what? Given data. Ratio we are having, so we assumed it. Find value of x. Where is the x? This angle, x angle. It means we want this one. So how we will find this one? We studied once two lines are parallel, one transversal is there, then we are getting corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, and interior angles some interior angles sum on the one side of a transversal will be what? 180. We studied these things in the introductory class. So now we will apply these things there. Once this angle z and y we are having as a ratio, clear? So we can say CD is parallel of EF we are having in the question, no doubt at all. So this Z will be equal to this one, yes or no? This angle will be equal to this one. It means two lines are parallel. This is the transversal. It means this angle will be equal to this one. Why? Because both are what? Alternate what? Interior angles. Both are alternate. This one and this one is the alternate and they are in the interior. So we can say this angle will be equal to this one is what? Alternate interior angle. So what we can say, angle Z equal to, or normally we can say its name is the Z. So finally what we can say, Z equal to, angle Z equal to what? Angle its name is what? CHG. And what these are? Alternate interior angle. Alternate interior alternate interior angles. Clear? This angle CHG, this one and this one, both are what? Alternate interior angles. Clear? Now it means this is Z, it means this will be what? Z. Clear? CHG will be what? Z. And sum of both, observe, sum of both will be what? Sum of both will be, we are having one line and this is a ray standing on this line. It means sum of both angle will be 180 degree. So y plus z will be what? 180. We are having both values. Observe what I am doing. Simple. First we are having some data given. This line is parallel to this one and this one is parallel to this one. So automatically we can say this first AB line will be the parallel of this one. We are having this ratio y and z angle. This angle and this angle ratio we are having, but this is parallel to this one, so this angle will be equal to this one. This is z, it means this will be z. Why? Because they are alternate interior angles. Now once we do what? Once we do apply linear pair of axioms. So what we can say? What we can say? Angle y plus angle CHG will be 180. Observe. This angle plus this one, both are the adjacent angle. This angle is adjacent of CHG and both sum will be what? 180. Why? Linear pair of axioms. Linear pair of angles. We know linear pair of angles. Clear? These things we studied already. So sum of both angle will be what? 180 degree. So this can be written as what? We know y plus this angle will be angle CHG. We studied this angle equal to z. Why? Because alternate interior angle. So this can be written as y plus z equal to what? 180 degree. Put values of these we are having in the question. So then what we are getting? We can say y plus z. I am writing there. Y equal to what? 3k. We assumed ratio we are having, plus z is what? 7k, and both will be what? Equal to, sum will be equal to 180. I am writing this value there. 7 plus 3 will be 10k equal to 180. Once we solve, k equal to what? 180 degree upon 10. Finally we are getting k value will be what? 18. K is 18. K is a constant and it's we assumed we are getting this one. So finally what we can say? K equal to 18 we are putting in this and this one, y and z. Then y will be what? Y equal to 3 into 18. Finally 18 3 ja 54. 18 3 ja will be what? 54 degree. Clear? And z equal to what? Z equal to 7k. 7 into 18. 18 7 ja is what? 18 7 ja will be what? 126 degree. 126 degree. Y and z1 is this one. Why this one is a z? Because it is the alternate interior angle of this one. Once two lines are parallel, this will be equal to this one. So we can say this is z, it means it will be what? Z. And sum of both angles, both are adjacent angle of this line. So we can say sum of both will be what? 180. We are having this value, putting, fine, we are getting k value, we are putting value of k in these one. Then we are getting the y will be, y means this angle will be what? 54 degree. Ratio we are having 3, but value, exact angle value will be what? 54 degree. And z is what? Z is what? 126. Once we add both, 4 6 plus 4 10 0, 1 is remaining, 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 2 8 or 1. It means sum of both 54 plus 126 will be what? 180. It means we are getting these are correct values. Why? Sum of both angles will be what? 180, or we are getting 180 degree. Clear? Now we obtained what? We are having y and z as a ratio form. Once we simplify 54 is to 126, 54 is to 126, we are getting this ratio. Clear? It means it is the simplest form, and exact angle value will be this one. Once we solve, we are getting this same value. It means we obtained y and z we are having in the form of ratio. We obtained the exact angle value, but what we want? Find the value of x. We want angle of x. We want this angle. This angle will be what we want. Now observe what we can say. This line is parallel to this one. It is given in the question. AB is parallel of CD. It means this x will be what? X will be the corresponding of z. Yes or no? X equal to z. What we can say? Observe, x equal to z. Why x equal to z? Because AB is parallel of CD, and we studied once two parallel lines are there, one transversal is there, then we are getting pairs of what? Corresponding angles, and corresponding angles will be what? This angle will be equal to this one, this angle will be equal to this one, this one will be equal to this one, and this one will be equal to this one. So x, we obtained the value of this one. Yes or no? This is the CHG, and it is equal to z. Its value we are having, and this will be equal to this one. Why? Because x equal to z, what? Corresponding angles. So x equal to z equal to 126. Z is what? Z we obtain 126 degree, and this is our answer. Why? Because they are what? Corresponding angles. What? Corresponding angles. So we are getting what? X equal to, x value will be what? Equal to z. This will be our answer. X equal to what? Z. And how we are getting? X will be the corresponding of this one. We obtained this one, so its value is 126 degree. So finally we can say x value will be what? 126 degree. Observe, easy one question. Once we know the basic concepts of the lines and angles, we studied all in the introduction class. So what about this one? In the question we are having two parallel lines. AB is parallel to CD, and CD will be parallel to this one. So automatically we can say AB will be parallel of EF. CD is parallel of EF. So automatically this line will be parallel of this one. So once we are having parallel lines or one transversal, then we are having some points. Corresponding angles will be equal, alternate interior angles will be equal, alternate exterior angles will be equal, and sum of interior angles on the one side of transversal will be equal. So we are having now x, y and z ratio we are having in the question. This is the ratio, so exact we are considering as. And once we apply some rules there, how? Once both lines are parallel, this is the transversal, it means this angle will be equal to this one. Why? Because alternate interior angles. We obtained this one. This will be what? Z. It means this and this angle sum will be what? 180 degree. Why? Because they are the adjacent angle on this straight line. Clear? We obtained both. We are getting the value of k and getting the angles of y and z, exact angles. And finally, what we can say, both lines are parallel. It means this x value we want, this will be the corresponding of this angle. We obtain this one. It means angle CHG is the z, and this will be what, x, and this will be our required answer. I hope you understand this question. That's all about this question. Thank you so much.